Hey guys, Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews. I've taken a little bit of a break from making some of these beer review videos, partially because we're in the middle of doing our kitchen remodel. The entire kitchen's kind of gutted out. All of my glassware is in boxes, and it just hasn't been the easiest time to kind of pull myself away from that situation and make videos. But friend of mine, Jeff, over at 716 Brew Reviews, he and I did a little holiday beer exchange, and I came across this, and it's from Big Ditch, and it's their Detour series, Raspberry Truffle with raspberries, cocoa nibs, and milk sugar. It's a version of their bourbon barrel aged Towpath Imperial Stout. So right from Untapped, 10.3%. ABV, 72 IBUs, Imperial Stout. Their write-up, it says, our Detour series explores interesting flavors we blend into our bourbon barrel-aged versions of our Imperial Stout. This Detour series variant is made with raspberries, cocoa nibs, and milk sugar. That's pretty much about it. I mean, I'm down to this guy right here. I'm going to see, do I have a bottle opener? When was the last time I cracked a bottle on this channel? Seriously. I was kind of given a forewarning about it kind of exploding, but it didn't, which is awesome. So let's get this thing into a glass, right? Ooh. Again, it's Big Ditch's Towpath, but it's their Detour Raspberry Truffle series. So take a look at this thing, right? Motor oil, you know what I mean? It's got this ever so slight suggestion that it's just this really, really dark brown. It's kind of different than just pure Imperial Stout blackness. Do you know what I mean? And it's got this great sort of dark tan sort of latte looking head to it. Very nicely well carbonated, nice tiny bubbles. Woo-wee! And it's got this, this intermingled between raspberry, dark chocolate, and this boozy sort of imperial presence. Lots of alcohol vapors. You know, you could probably strip paint with this. It does smell pleasant, though. It's not offensive, and it's just on this side of not being overpowering. Just this side, you know what I mean? Well, let's see how this thing tastes, huh? Wow. I'll tell you what. Holy crap. All right, so for any of you guys wondering about the elephant in the room, this 10.3er, 10.3 does not come across as really difficult to drink. I think you're going to first notice that the body of this beer, or the feel in the mouth, is so semi smooth and strangely thin. It doesn't have this imperial, boozy, liquory sort of texture to it. It's nice. It's disarming. Lets you know that you're not gonna struggle through the whole 12 ounces of this beer. And what I got up front was the raspberry, the nice light raspberry-ness of it, despite it being so heavy on the nose. Do you know what I mean? It's like a raspberry jam, but it's kind of turned up. It's that liqueur, raspberry liqueur sort of variant of that jam sort of sensation. I don't find that the cocoa nibs are overpowering. They just play a really nice background role. It's there, but it's not It's not really the star of it. It just kind of pairs nicely with the bourbon barrel aging and the raspberry. So that's really nice to see, like a toned down version of this chocolate. It's really, I dig that a lot. Wow. The milk sugar. I don't know if that's to kind of tie in all of this sweet sort of nature. I don't know if it's kind of take a little bit of the edge off of this high ABV concoction, this recipe that they have. But it just drinks really nicely. Yeah. This Detour series, I mean, honestly, for, you know, their Stouts Giving, I've been really impressed with this. I think the body, I don't know if your mind is playing tricks on you and you're expecting this thick, viscous sort of body, but the body's just medium down the road. I haven't really had any problems drinking this at all. And for 10.3 middle of the road 10%er, this does not drink like a 10%er. Even though it is this strong, I will exercise due respect and sip on it just to see how it does for me. Do you know what I mean? The aftertaste is just is light, surprisingly. There isn't any strange mouth coating. There isn't any strange sugary stickiness, anything like that. There's no, beyond that initial kind of nose, there isn't this overwhelming sense of the alcohol vapors in your sinuses and your mouth and your nose. Nothing like that. Man, I'll tell you, this is absolutely enjoyable. And you know my rating for beer. Is it going to be a hard beer to finish? And the answer is absolutely not. This is going to be wonderful. And I, fortunately, I have two of them. This one and one in the refrigerator. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Is there anything else on the back? Nah. It's pretty much the same as Untapped. So that's about it for me, guys. This is a little look at Big Ditch Brewing Company's variation on the Towpath Bourbon Barrel Aged with raspberries. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't know. That's really about it. I don't know what else to say about this beer. So I'm glad you guys watched, and let me know what your opinions are on the Raspberry Truffle version of Towpath. Until the next time, guys, I really appreciate all the clicks and the watches, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.